When you pick Bud Light Seltzer over other seltzers, your taste buds notice. Like, really notice.
One more sip! One more sip! One more sip!
Welcome to another edition of our special summer series of our Soundcheck Sessions. Texas Monthly's Soundcheck Sessions are brought to you by our friends at Bud Light Seltzer. We've been visiting backyards of some of our favorite artists from across the state, backyards because it's summer and because quarantine. David Ramirez has been gracious enough to agree to join us from his backyard. He's got a brand new record called My Love is a Hurricane. We'll talk more about that record in just a moment, but if we could ask for an opening song, that'd be terrific. David, take it from here.
Thank you so much, Andy. Well, this is the title track to the new record. This is My Love is a Hurricane.
Expecting a sweet rain, you got hit with a hurricane. Dark clouds, heavy debris. I know what it's like to love me. You lost your home in the storm. Baby, when I rain, I pour. Sorry to displace your spirit. You're probably not ready to hear this, but you gotta know, wherever you go, I'll be right there beside you. When your heart breaks, baby, when your earth quakes, call me and I'll come to find you. 'Cause you can't escape my love. You can't escape my love. It's a hurricane. My love is a hurricane. August of '83, Alicia came to wreck my city. 6 days before I was born, I'd like to think that was some kind of warning. They say there's power in the rain. I find more power in my name. You gotta know, wherever you go, I'll be right there beside you. When your heart breaks, baby, when your earth quakes, call me and I'll come to find you. You gotta know, wherever you go, I'll be right there beside you. When your heart breaks, baby, when your earth quakes, call me and I'll come to find you. 'Cause you can't escape my love. You can't escape my love. It's a hurricane. My love is a hurricane. You gotta know, wherever you go, I'll be right there beside you. When your heart breaks, baby, when your earth quakes, call me and I'll come to find you. You gotta know, wherever you go, I'll be right there beside you. When your heart breaks, baby, when your earth quakes, call me and I'll come to find you. 'Cause you can't escape my love. You can't escape my love. It's a hurricane. My love, my love, my love. is a hurricane.
David Ramirez, My Love is a Hurricane is the new album, available wherever it is you stream or preferably buy music. So this album, it's an album about love that was born out of what looked like a breakup. There was a reconciliation later, but I guess quarantine has everybody re-examining everything in their lives, and people are finding interesting ways to relate to this record that I'm sure you couldn't have known anything about when you were writing it,
Right.
recording it, and potentially even thinking about releasing it. Has that been your experience?
Yeah. It's just been nice to contribute something to this time. And, there was a lot of conversations about, should we hold on the record? Should we wait till all this has blown over and then we can release it and then go on tour? And I just felt it to be very important during a time where there's so much confusion and stress and frustration and loss. Put something out in the world that's positive and hopefully people can attach themselves to it, and hopefully it helps in some small way.
You told Texas Monthly recently that your approach to all this has been to curb your expectations, which I suppose is a natural instinct, but it's also, for a musician, for somebody who's sharing music with hopefully as wide of an audience as possible, you've got to retool the ambition that's driven you so far.
Yeah, I'm trying to curb my expectations for sure. It all, in the midst of what we're all going through right now with Black Lives Matter, with the pandemic, with an election year coming up, with someone who I personally want to see never to step foot in the White House again. There's so many feelings, so many emotions, and everything's really heated and just kind of bubbling over the surface. And just looking back at how I've pursued my career as a musician and as a songwriter, it just seems so petty to where my chief goal in life is to make a name, like make my name bigger. And so I'm learning how to appreciate the fact that there are just a handful of folks who listen to me, and I'm learning to let go of my ego a little bit during this time. And I think that's been it's been a lesson I think my heart has been trying to learn for a long time. And thankfully Mother Nature has made us all calm down and be still for a little while. So,
all things considered, in that Texas Monthly interview, you also said love is a real thing, sweetness is a real thing, and that despite the times we're in and this being a record about a breakup, those are the takeaways for you, and you hope that people take away that love and sweetness are a real thing, particularly in these times.
That holds true, yeah. And even if it's my own delusion that propels me to believe such things, I'd rather take the delusion that love is real and sweetness is real. And the breakup happened right after the record was done, and thankfully we've reconciled. And I think a lot of what I wrote about, maybe I wasn't necessarily prepared to really listen to it myself until the breakup happened, and realizing what I need to do to actually actively love somebody. And it's very appropriate for the times as well. Love is active, and it's not just a feeling. And I've seen a lot of that going around right now. People intentionally and actively loving one another, and I hope that continues. It's something I definitely and desperately, Jesus, need to hold on to for sure.
The album's called My Love is a Hurricane, and David Ramirez from his backyard for Texas Monthly's Soundcheck Sessions, brought to you by our friends at Bud Light Seltzer. David, if I could ask for one last song?
Absolutely. I'm going to play a song called Easy Does It. Andy Langer, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's always gonna be this way if you let it. It only goes away if you make it. Though misery's a faithful friend, it does not deserve your attention. Things break down and bank accounts run dry. Love can be the chore you most despise. When you believe you've nothing left to give, look through the ropes and tap me in. Easy does it. Easy does it. When the weight is adding up and you fear you might be crushed, I am here to help you lift it. So easy does it, easy does it, easy does it. Overwhelmed and underprepared, we both get tired and we both get scared. And just like children, we need a hand. So when you're crawling, I can help you stand. Easy does it. Easy does it. When the weight is adding up and you fear you might be crushed, I am here to help you lift it. So easy does it. What's the point in having something if it only takes up space? Use me however you want me. Don't let me go to waste. 'Cause it's always gonna be this way if you let it. It only goes away if you make it. Easy does it. Easy does it. When the weight is adding up and you fear you might be crushed. Easy does it. 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 Easy.
David Ramirez on Texas Monthly's Soundcheck Sessions, brought to you by our friends at Bud Light Seltzer. You hit some notes there that probably gave an unintended socially distant concert to your neighbors.
Oh, yeah, they definitely heard that one.
Well, we appreciate you doing this, and we appreciate folks out there that have been with our series across the last week and a half or so. We've got more through August 25th as we visit some of our favorite artists across the state from their backyards as part of this Texas Monthly Soundcheck Sessions. Again, thanks to our friends at Bud Light Seltzer. Thanks to David Ramirez. And where you found us is where you'll come back for more Soundcheck Sessions across the week and week and a half or so ahead.